Hello ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. My name is Angel Turlina. My NPM 2011-3027. I am from class English Education 28. Now in this video I want to tell about the motivation. The title is Effort to Increase the Motivation of Elementary Students Towards English Learning through Hello English. Why I identify this problem? Because many students fail to learn foreign language. We know that English is used representative of foreign language or international language. What is the motivation? Motivation is a mental force that drives the learning process. And the purpose of my video on efforts to increase student motivation in learning English is to increase student enthusiasm and interest in foreign language. And next, about the factors about learning motivation efforts. There are two factors in increasing learning motivation efforts, namely intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation factor accompanied by Hello English media are two. First, student wishes. A. Intrinsic motivation factor accompanied by Hello English media. 1. Student wishes. A student desire is a kind of intrinsic factor where the student's psychology factor, where students want to achieve their desires and it can foster student desire to study hard. The emergence of student desires is accompanied by reason, desire, and language. In giving motivation, it is not just a compliment or a sweet word to hear. It can also use with learning media so that student interest and enthusiasm in learning English increases. Learning media that is suitable for increasing motivational efforts to learn English is through Hello English. It is application for skill in English can be accessed. Not only that, teachers can also access this media and can also share learning through this media. In Hello English, the delivery of learning is also fun because it is accompanied by several games, and through this media, students will be interested and motivate themselves to train themselves to learn English. The advantage of this is that the student become happy to speak English and always practice. And second, it is student interest. Student interest is a factor of student psychology, where learning is a feeling of liking and interest in an activity. In the learning process, students will be interested in Hello English media, which is raising in speaking English, where students will be interested in learning to use picture games. Picture games make students excited about learning to speak. It appears in the form of a student answer questionnaire. And next, in this questionnaire, the student can express their opinion in the use of the learning media, and they mention where the interest in the media is in the learning process. From the different answer of some students, it can be seen that the factors can come from themselves. With that, interest can affect student motivation to learn to speak. Interest is a response to something that students like. Students who are interested in learning activities, they feel happy when participate in learning activities. And B, about extrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation is the tendency to take part in activities for a reason unrelated to the activity. This reason can be in the form of anticipation of rewards or punishment. Extrinsic factors such as 1. Interesting teaching method. The student needs interesting learning methods to increase their motivation in speaking. Picture games make English interesting. Picture games encourage students to build interest in learning English and can motivate students. And 2. Fun classroom atmosphere. A pleasant classroom atmosphere can make students feel comfortable and not worried in learning to speak. In that case, the teacher must provide interesting media for students in learning. Third, the teacher's effort for students who have low motivation. In learning to speak, namely by analyzing data through interview with teachers about efforts to lower student motivation in speaking, including by giving score, giving prize, and giving prizes, competing with other students, and giving punishment. One example is an elementary school in North Sumatra, which was my primary school. It's elementary school 173344 Parbutian, where at the first the enthusiasm of elementary school children in learning English did not exist. The students are not motivated in learning English, and at my school I had a teacher who taught English. She taught us English not just from worksheet or package. She introduced us to using the learning media, and from the media we are motivated and always practice, and it is proven to increase the enthusiasm of the student by motivating them through interesting learning media. And that's all for me. Thank you for attention and have a nice day.